Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a little Q&A. We got some life updates to give. You guys had some questions and I have some answers. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps to support me and our little community here. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Okay, so I have the questions up on my computer because as most of you know, I film on my phone, so can't be looking at my Instagram on my phone while filming, not really possible to do that. So I have them pulled up on my computer and you guys had some really great questions. I really quick just want to apologize if the traffic is really loud. I can't quite help it. Okay, we should be good now. Alrighty, we're gonna start off. I had a couple questions kind of around the same area. So first questions is how did you first get into fitness? What got you into lifting / working out? Why did you start your journey? Stuff like that. So quickly, I'm gonna link this video up above. My fitness journey explained goes like super into depth on it, but an overview, I got into fitness because I was really unhappy with the way that I looked and the way that I felt my freshman year of college. I was an athlete growing up. I played 3 sports my entire life and I never really needed to worry about how I exercised or what I ate because I was so active. But when I went to college, I kind of lost track of that. I stopped working out, I stopped eating well, and it really caught up to me. So my second semester of my freshman year, I noticed what was going on, decided to make a change, got back in the gym, and I fell in love. And you know, it just kept progressing and progressing until here I am now. So that's how I got into it. I've always been active, always been into sports and moving my body and stuff like that. So next question, why hasn't your sister been on your YouTube? I'd just like to let you guys know that this question was from my sister, who I don't live with anymore, who shies away when I try to put her in the videos when I'm with her. So I'm gonna link this video of Sophie and I, my little sister Sophie, switching diets for a day. So we did a video together when I first started this channel. So I'll link that since she can't be in this one today. Sorry, Soph, maybe next time. The next question is, what is the hardest part about being a personal trainer? It's a good one. Honestly, I think the hardest part about being a personal trainer is that as a personal trainer, you only have so much control over your client's progress. Like, we can only do so much for the client and the rest has to be on them. Like, it is up to them to do the workouts and eat right and, you know, fuel their bodies and really work hard. You know, we can't work hard as them. We can work hard for them and, you know, give them the tools that they need, the education that they need, the support, the motivation that they need, but at the end of the day, like, their hard work is going to give them the results. And I think that's the hardest part for me, is because I want my clients to get those results and I'm pushing them, but you know, at the end of the day, it's up to them. Next question, plans after college. This is the question of the year, boys and girls. I wish I could tell you an exact plan, but I don't quite have one. Have an idea of what I want, but I've learned a lot this year that planning that far out is just not realistic and so many things could change. But I will tell you that I plan to run my business full time. I plan to be a full-time online personal trainer through my business, Grace P Fit. I plan to do YouTube and Instagram, and that's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. I don't know where I'll be living. I don't know, I don't know. It's exciting. It honestly is exciting. There's so many opportunities out there for me. I know Ethan and I are looking at options together for after I graduate, which is also very exciting. There'll be some traveling going on this year to kind of explore different cities. So a move may be possible, but I am letting go of control of those plans Another thing that I've learned a lot about this year is letting go of control and giving up your desires to the universe or to a higher source of energy that you believe in, and letting them take control and guide you to where you need to be. So I have asked for everything that I want. I've expressed my desires, and I'm letting go of control and letting the universe guide me to where I'm supposed to be, especially after college, because it's going to be a huge transition for me, but I could not be more excited. So that's what I want after college. Let's hope that we figure it out. We will figure it out. Next question is favorite food. Favorite food, that's hard. I love food. I'm just gonna list a few of my favorite foods because I just can't choose. Okay, favorite foods. Sweet potato fries, burritos, peanut butter. We're gonna stick with those. That's really random, I know. But those are like, yeah, burritos. Burritos is at like the top of my list for sure. Love a good burrito. All right, this person wants to know, do you have a job / what do you do for work? Yes, I have multiple jobs. First things first, I'm a barista / shift supervisor at Starbucks. So yeah, I work at Starbucks. I worked at Starbucks in high school, took a little break, and then came back a year ago. So working at Starbucks right now, part-time, making some coffee for you guys, you know the drill. Second job is my online personal training. I run my own business. I'm an online personal trainer. I work with clients that are looking to lose weight, build muscle, shred body fat, just overall get healthier, all that fun stuff. I do it. So if you're interested, it's linked in the comment or in the little description box for you guys. I always have openings, so definitely reach out if you're interested in that. My third job is I manage my mom's social media accounts. She has a business that is like interior design / renovation. She's also a photographer and an artist. So she's a very busy lady. So I run her Instagram account, helping her to promote her business, grow, stuff like that. That's super part-time, but I also do that. Yeah, so that's what I do for a job or work. I honestly love all of the ways that I make income, so I wouldn't really call it, you know, work. I like to do it. So how long have you and Ethan been together? Ethan and I have been together for 3 years. It's a long time. That boy stuck with me. This is an interesting one. Why don't you eat meat? I actually get this question a lot, and I guess I've never really explained it to you guys or my followers, but so I've never been like a big meat eater. I never really liked red meat at all, but growing up we ate meat, so I was always around it. But my freshman year of college, I did a research project on vegetarian athletes and the benefits and how it can help to enhance performance. And I read a lot of articles and I watched a lot of documentaries on athletes that were vegetarian or vegan, and there was a lot of like interesting information about it, and a lot of conclusions came to the fact that some athletes that didn't eat meat or had a vegan diet actually performed better. So actually, while I was doing that project, I decided to go vegetarian because I wanted to experience it myself. I was into weightlifting at that time, so I was like, let's see how it goes for me. And I have been vegetarian ever since. I just realized that it was really easy, something that I could do. You know, early on when I was doing it, I was really lenient with it. I was just more of like, oh, I prefer not to eat meat, but I'll eat it if it's there. But I would say for about a solid year now, I just don't eat meat, and I get by just fine. I just don't really have the desire to eat meat. Nothing against it at all, nothing against people that eat meat. I ate meat my entire life. I just find that my body responds better to vegetarian foods. and I'm doing just fine. So that's why I don't eat meat. Next question is, do you drink? I'm assuming this means alcohol. Yes, I do. I'm 21. I will say that I'm not your typical 21-year-old. I don't drink a lot, and there was a time period in my life where I did not drink, and that may sound confusing being that I'm 21, but I think we can all get past the naive mindset and realize that college-aged kids do drink. And when I was in college, freshman and sophomore year, I had that experience, and I decided that I didn't want to drink for a while because it got to be something that I just didn't enjoy. I was doing too much and it wasn't making me feel well. So I actually stopped drinking for quite a while, and then I realized, once I turned 21 and as I became more mature, that it is something that I can have in my lifestyle and still be able to live the way that I want and feel well and achieve my goals. So I do drink once in a while, going out for dinner with Ethan or meeting up with friends, but I am the mom, I have one or two and then I take everyone home, or we go out for dinner and have one and then we go home, stuff like that. But I do enjoy a good Moscow Mule, I will say. Alright, this person is asking for supplement recommendations for beginners. I like this question because when I began my journey, I didn't know a lot about supplements, if they were needed, if they weren't, what I should take, stuff like that. So first and foremost, supplements are not necessary. They are there to supplement you and your journey. So we really want to make sure that diet is the best right away. But if you're looking for some extra help, supplements are the place to go. My top two things that I would recommend to you are protein and a greens powder. Protein, because I can probably guarantee that most of you don't get enough protein every day, and it can be really easy not to. Like, it's hard to get enough protein in, and it's something that can really go right over our heads that we don't think about. So I always recommend a protein supplement, meal replacement, a post-workout, whatever it may be. You can cook with it, you can put it in your coffee, you can make a smoothie, you can just drink it with water or milk. It's so versatile, and it has helped me tremendously with my protein intake. And then the second supplement that I would recommend is a greens powder. Taking a greens powder has changed my life, to be dramatic. But the greens powder that I take has helped my digestion so much. It's crazy. I used to get bloated all of the time. I really struggled with stomach issues, and now that I take this greens powder, I hardly ever bloat. My stomach issues are minimal, besides dairy, and that's my own fault when I eat dairy. But those are the top two that I would recommend for beginners for sure. And if you're interested in looking into any of those, I will definitely link them in the description below, the two that I use for you guys to look at. Next question, does Ethan follow the same lifestyle as you? No. I would say that I have a pretty particular routine, a very customized lifestyle to me, I would say. Ethan and I are very different in a lot of ways. We have a lot of similarities, but we are very different, and I think that is why we work so well. I think we really balance each other out in that sense. But my lifestyle, as you guys probably know if you are not new here, I am very routine oriented, goal oriented. Exercise and nutrition are two of my top priorities in my life. My health overall is a huge priority in my life. Not to say that Ethan doesn't think the same, but Ethan is very work oriented. He works a lot, and the work that he does is active. So he honestly does not have a lot of time to go to the gym. He will go to the gym with me if there's an opportunity, but his lifestyle is more towards that. And I never force my lifestyle on him. Obviously, I love when he comes to the gym with me and we cook dinner together when he's not working late nights and on the weekends, but overall, together, like when we're together, our lifestyles mesh, but when we're spending time apart, they're very different, and I think that's okay. It has been a huge learning curve for me, I will say. I'm definitely type A. I'm working on it. He's really go with the flow, and when we're not together, you know, we're focused on different things. You know, we're living our lives the way that we live our lives, but we are able to come together and they mesh together in terms of our relationship, which I think is really good. So I wouldn't say that he lives the same lifestyle as me. Obviously, he cares about his health and he eats well for the most part. I mean, he's a boy, he's a 21-year-old boy that can eat whatever he wants. So convenience is a little bit more important to him. But like I said, we do cook our meals together and he grocery shops with me and stuff like that. So yeah, that's us. That's our lifestyles, I guess. All right, this could be the last question. Let's see. Okay, I like this one. This is a good one to end on. This person asks, what is one big goal that you are working towards right now? I have a lot of big goals. I'm a dreamer, I gotta tell you guys. I have a lot of goals, but let me put this down. One big goal that I'm working on right now. Like I said before, there's a lot of planning going on in my head that I'm like trying to let go of control of for after college. So when I think about goals that I'm working on, I think about things that I know that I want, desires that I have, and you know, the things that I do every day that are leading me to them. And I think the biggest one is honestly being able to run my business full-time when I graduate. That right now is the only thing that I have planned for myself, and it's the only thing that I want. And that's right now, and I know things can change, but being able to make a full-time income from something that I created myself, something that I do 100% on my own, is like the dream. That's the dream for me. Working for many different companies, growing up and through my life, I have learned a lot about how big companies work and corporations, and I have learned that that is not something that I want for myself. I don't want to be told what to do for the rest of my life, and I don't plan on it. So I guess the big goal that I'm working towards is growing Grace P Fit Training, you know, growing my brand and my business and helping as many people as I possibly can so that I can do it for as long as I want to do. I graduate in June, and I'm not putting any pressure on myself. I will say I'm doing really well. My business is doing really well right now, and I have you guys to thank for that, and I'm so incredibly grateful for the opportunity to be able to help as many people as I have been, and as many people as I will be able to help. And yeah, so the big goal is to be a full-time online personal trainer for myself and for my business, and to be able to continue to do YouTube and Instagram for you guys. You know, I love to do this, but at the end of the day, if you guys weren't here, I wouldn't be able to do it. So I mean, that's what I'm working towards every single day, not in a controlling sense, just in the fact that this is what I love to do, and I'm going to continue to do it for as long as I can. So I have asked the universe for this. I have let the higher power, whatever you want to call it, know that this is what I want, and I have let go of control of it, and I am now solely working towards it because I love it. You know, I'm posting on Instagram and engaging on Instagram and recording YouTube videos and uploading YouTube videos because I love to do it. And I'm working hard to grow my business because I love to do it and because I love to help people. And I know that the love that I have for it is going to lead me towards something bigger, and it's going to let me to continue to be able to do it. So overall, the big goal is to run this business full time when I graduate in June. So stay tuned. I just talked your guys' ears off, but you guys have a lot of great questions, and I love when you ask me questions. So even if I'm not doing a Q&A and you want to know something, shoot me a DM. I'd love to chat with you. But yeah, I hope that I answered enough questions. I hope that I got to your question and that I answered it in a way that you were hoping. I don't know. I hope that helped answer your questions. But yeah, this was fun. Thank you guys for asking questions, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said before, please make sure to like and subscribe, maybe share once in a while. You guys have no idea how much that helps to support me in just those two little things. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next week.